closed gate to Nord-Belka. 15 years ago, the Belkans set off 7 nuclear bombs there to stave off the advancing Allied forces, entombing themselves in the frozen valleys to the north. That bit of history should have been enough of a lesson for us all. The 7 Belkan cities near the gate were vaporized, and the local area is still highly radioactive. Our landing point was in the state of North Ossia, formerly a haven for Belkans, but now entrusted to Ossia. If you refer to it by that name, we'll put a scowl on his face and tell you that this is South Belka. Higher Lark meant a lot to us. Our flight training took place here on this airfield. On the base, we were surrounded by junior cadets, eager to hear war stories. The newspaper article about us, written by that journalist Jeanette, made it here faster than we did. Somewhere along the line, we had become the most experienced pilots in the town. Us, Captain Bartlett's minutes. We were directed to take these inexperienced pilots back with us to Sand Island when we returned.
Man, we better thank Pops for this. Why's that? Because he's the guy who pounded basic fighter maneuvers into us. Now we can lord it over all these guys.
You said it. These pilots had only a tenuous grasp of flying, much less mid-air refueling, so we had to land at every base along the way. I can't believe we have to send them off to guard the western coastline.
An SSTO craft launch facility lies to the east of our current location, McNeely Air Force Base. The facility was a collaborative project between Ossia and Yuktobania. It was built to be a bridge to outer space, with a mast driver 7.5 miles in length. Our radar has detected several planes from a Yuktobanian squadron approaching the facility from several directions. The facility is currently conducting pre-launch operations for an SSTO craft. The base commander will provide you with further orders.
Hello there, everybody. Welcome back to Central Tabletop Gaming. I'm your host, Jeremy Kelly, and sorry for the little bit of a technical issue for those of you who may have seen that I just tried to post a video. That will not be added to the playlist due to the fact that there was a little bit of technical difficulty with the save. So, we're going to go ahead and skip past that and go ahead and get started in defending the SSTO.
All units, including those refueling at this base, are now under my command. Engage the incoming enemy. All untrained pilots are barred from taking off. Those guys are still kids.
Minutes to launch. Commencing countdown.
I remember this space center well. The mast driver was built by Ossia and Yuktobania as part of their collaborative efforts to construct an international space station. Our anti-war president used the surplus funds that came from cutting the defense budget to build it.
Is that the Arkbird?
The Arkbird, a white bird built as the first step toward the realization of the space station project. Now it's left its orbit and is just low enough to graze the atmosphere. It's coming down to pick up the laser cannon they're about to launch. They were building a bridge of peace that would span into outer space. Not anymore. The machinery meant for this peaceful mission was about to be used for our counterattack.
Hey, listen. Yes? Isn't that thing supposed to work like a satellite? Why'd it climb down all this way? It's a maneuverable orbiting spacecraft. I know that. I'm just saying, if the system uses atmospheric friction to change its orbit, then wouldn't that make it pretty hard to defend itself? I guess it'd be in trouble if someone started firing at it right now. Yeah, so shouldn't it be higher up then? Continue countdown. 3 minutes to launch. the countdown. Enemy incoming. This is
Alright, let's get to defending the
The
base.
enemy has a large formation of transport planes escorted by a squadron of fighters. They're conducting an air assault
come
to
on.
capture this base.
Oh, that's a waste of those.
Are they planning to invade Osea?
If we shoot the parachutes before the tanks detach, we'll smash them into the ground. You with me? I guess we don't have any other choice. I can't believe that's our strategy. Airborne tanks are dropping from the transport plane. Can you count all those parachutes? I gave up already. Destroy all airborne ACVs. Engage
Alright,
them
this
in the
mission
air
you have to be
and on
extremely quick. Thankfully, this plane is fairly good at that.
ACVs are moving this way.
Its ability to turn around on almost a dime is also a godsend, so
I'll try one more time to convince the higher-ups to
you just gotta protect the SSTO until it's time to launch.
What's the status on those airborne tanks? Where can you check?
Several of them have already landed. They're executing their attack. We should engage as many of them as possible in front of our defense perimeter.
Yeah, I agree.
Chief, this is unacceptable. Please restart the countdown. I'm on orders from our air defense commander. We have to comply.
It's all over if the tanks break through. Please, do you think our forces are sufficient to move them? I'd like to think so too. But they even had to call us out, you know.
Damn it, we're caught in a crossfire. They're firing us from below, too. We do have parachutes for our tank crews, right? They just keep on coming down.
We can't shoot them all down. We can only thin out their numbers.
Do the ground forces have any anti-tank units? Are they gonna be okay? I know, but either way, we can't let those things reach the ground. Our ground defense line is collapsing. They're gonna get overrun.
Sorry I'm not talking much, guys. It's a little bit preoccupied.
Split up to engage them. Roger. Don't worry. I can handle it. Archer, breaking off.
Sending forward, Fox 2.
Tanks are mobilizing away from their landing points. They're all scattering in droves the moment they touch around.
They're targeting us. Go on, get out of here.
Yeah, I'm not worried about those. Those have a hard time keeping up.
Nasty shockwave.
Your main priority in this is to get rid of the tanks. I always recommend trying to hit the AC, well, not the AC-130. That would make this a bit more tricky. The C-130s, that way you don't have to deal with them.
These tanks are gonna turn into our coffins soon. They're halting the countdown after all this? All that hard work, just down the drain. We're getting requests from every team to restart the launch. I hate having to shoot you after you finally touch ground and all, but sorry.
Alright. Looks like we took care of the ground forces, also the moon. Hopefully that's not a space station, you know. Strangeville and all its advanced technology, you never know, they might have a Death Star. Oh wait, wrong franchise.
Destroy the base. Wipe out the remaining enemy forces. Make an effort to minimize any damage to the mass driver. Large number of cruise missiles tracked on the outer edge of our radar coverage. All fighters, engage and destroy these cruise missiles.
Another little tip for taking out the cruise missiles, just target the thing that fires them. That's what I usually do.
I picked them up as well. They're heading for the facility. Look at all those missiles.
The SSTO is gonna get hit if this keeps up.
This is Flight Director Adam Gittleman. Continue SSTO launch. Recommence launch sequence. Attention all personnel. We only have one chance to launch. Let's all do our jobs to see this through to the very end. That is
Alright,
all.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit tricky to get out here and shoot down these B-2s.
Roger.
But if you can take out these B-2s, it will prevent as many. And the SSTO can take some hits, so it's a choice you have to make.
Please, you're out of special weapons ammunition.
That was close. Come on. We can't waste any more time. We'll finish it off with the next shot. The tables are turning
Ooh,
against us.
hello.
I can't shoot them all down.
Fine. Stay calm and you won't miss.
They're more experienced in real combat than we are. Confirmed kill on a bomber. Those must be the aircraft behind those cruise missiles.
My plane can't keep up with them.
That thing can sure take a lot of hits. It's a solid.
Alright, I spent an extra missile just in case, but looks like I didn't need to. If I can line up behind this. should be able to be just fine. I don't think I can let it take any more hits, so I have to actually pay attention now. Make sure that the SSTO doesn't take any more. Alright, let's see if we can take it out.
Wireless and runners. The catapult camera just shut off. Was the SSTO hit? The camera just
That thing is actually hard to hit, and that's due to its low silhouette. So the fact it's so thin makes it where I actually have to aim at it somewhat, even though I'm firing missiles. Yeah, I'm not worried about that.
Ruby, is the launch facility safe? I can't tell from here. Ah, good. I'll continue the operation. 3 minutes! 3 minutes to go!
Alright, if I can take out this missile, I can turn and go ahead and deal with the last one, no problem.
Remote measurement units check complete. Guidance team reporting. Our launch window will close in a few minutes.
Yeah, not really worried about those F-20s. They're just a highly modified version of the F-5 I started the game with. So, if I pay attention to just these missiles, I should be fine.
Flight control, your job
Famous
is
last
done.
words.
Evacuate the area immediately. We can't have any mistakes here. We're staying. Just a little more. Just 2 more minutes.
Come on, where is it? The sad thing is, I know it's right there. Oh, there it is, finally. Just not seeing it makes it extremely aggravating.
Final pre-flight check. All stations, go over everything one last time. Guidance, navigation, flight control, telemetry, communications, flight dynamics. Do we have a go or no go? All systems go for all team leaders. Proceeding with launch.
Alright, we're going to try to intercept the missiles, then we're going to turn and try to deal with... Really? Are you done shooting at me? Hey guys, special weapons that cover me.
Roger. Roger.
And no, this game does not have voice commands, it's just me timing it. I know there was a few PS2 games that had it from what I was told, but
Safe trip.
I never personally played any of them, so I'm not even sure what they are.
This it for us? The Air Force will get us through this. I know they will, so don't give up. Come on, have they launched yet?
Alright, it's probably the last one that can be fired and actually be a problem, so let's go ahead and finish off the last B2. Hopefully we'll be done right after that.
Countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. Enemy planes approaching. Take cover.
Do you mind banking the other direction? Thank you.
It kills us. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. SSTO increasing speed.
Oh, this is annoying.
Checkpoint 1.
I'm trying to turn my plane around to shoot this thing. Thankfully it ain't launching any missiles, otherwise I'd be highly annoyed. But it's just annoying because here I am trying to turn this poor thing around, and I can't. And now I won't get to destroy it because the cutscene finally kicked in. Ugh. Oh well, either way, mission accomplished, that's what matters in the end. Now I'm just gonna go for some revenge shooting.
SSTO status report.
I wonder if there's a weird thing where it will still let me destroy it regardless.
Everything's clear. All systems are go. Yeah, I'm seeing it now. It's a beautiful sight. This is great.
Hey! If it says I destroyed all 4 later, I'm gonna laugh.
The SSTO is climbing smoothly. Congratulations.
The white bird rose up once again, laser cannon in its wings. It was a moving sight. In my heart, though, I wished it didn't have to be used in war.
None of them found out why the enemy targeted the base until much later. Of course, by that time, it was too late.
We prevented the Yuktobanian army from capturing the launch facility. The SSTO launch was successful. The SSTO docked with the Arkbird, which had descended into the upper atmosphere, and successfully transferred a laser weapon module over to the craft. All aircraft with the 108th Tactical Fighter Squadron and the Sand Island Detachment return to base as soon as rearming and refueling operations are complete.
So I want to make two quick observations that people who may already be fans of the Ace Combat franchise will probably already know. For those of you who are new to it due to being part of 7 or maybe 6 if you joined in a little bit earlier, the 108th is War Dog Squadron, as everyone knows. However, there is a connection between them, which is mostly numerical. The 108th in the 118th, which is Mobius Squadron, a lot of people get those mixed up. The real difference is a 0 and a 1 in the middle, so just letting you guys know that. That's kind of a cool little thing people don't realize all the time, and I sadly am disappointed by that. Another thing is, at the beginning of the game and throughout the rest of the game, you'll see the journalist named Jeanette. For those of you who remember me doing the Alicorn playthrough and the 3 DLCs you received it in, Jeanette is listed as one of the names in an article that you read during the cutscene at the very beginning. When you first hear David North start talking, you'll see Jeanette listed down at the bottom. I believe its name is Albert Jeanette, but I wouldn't swear to that. It's been a little while since I played that. I've been meaning to go back, I just haven't got to it yet. But, fun little fact for you guys. Now, I did not get the 4th B2 destruction, making me very, very sad, but, hey, I probably shot it down without it being part of rules of engagement since we were supposed to be done, so, oops. But, it's taken care of. So, we're going to go ahead and save this in this video, and I'm going to do one more, but my wife got off work early, so I want to hang out with her and see how she's doing. So, thank you all for joining me on this episode here on Central Tabletop Gaming. I was your host, Jeremy Kelly, and I will see all of you in the next video. Bye!